Franco Semen Cancer will say, and no Valentine Chamu, any promo no chamu, or the Sud Gusua, Copim say, Busua, woman da etosu edino ebeba, and the iPhone, Samsung, Nokia, and a smart TV, and our palm. Bra a year high sense, a year Dr. Franco Akache, Wobenya Sanya Manina Epi, Mesau, and they was sign Franco air conditions in Suo, 1.5, 2.0, 2.5 horsepower, Nina Ubenyabi, our Papa Franco, Branabajo Nema, kama, Nafakoju any. Eye accessories nyina so Franco Trading Enterprise etombi enna MTN semen kanchira wo say busuyen de ohie nie sa wo pese wudi nkita ho ekoso kama wontua bebre momo na wo ya sika abesoma bia bekwa koduru ba bia ko data wo benya na boomre kwanso wa mesrew eye MTN momo no enna esese wo do edom mesrew aya na wa ye ne sei MTN app no wo de download e wo Play Store afa bia wo pese wo nam MTN network ne so na wo ye bia ebekoye amam Bryce Senior High School eye school sonko a akwada bia sebe wusu se odi ka kwotro nso hwa wodi ntwo wochoro de tosumi no wodi ntwo fa no koma Bryce Senior High School for free se womo no womo gye de anye no womo siesie ne kama na womo ya kire ewiase ene amansan nyinam achem kokrantumi na Bryce Senior High School ewo enso hwe bia wo choro enso hwe bia pese wo choro se ye remedia na se bibibia no wombebo amwotwa no so watimi ato awade sua so Trustil mesrawo abusuyen eho na abenya nchense papa se wunya trustil na se wono mo eye adwuma enchense papa pa wode ebo wo danso ebi etesem secular waves servlock tiles IDT IBR wom de bamma na so wom de ma sa eye transparent fiber sheet nsuso mu wobi wode ma na sa wode board dan so a wobi esi otimi ru sem trusty for niema na ade aboard dan so no aluzinko will be aluminium obi governance steel and so will be fiberglass ni nyina trusty for e will be wo de hwehwe o makira kwan e wo eye my 11 cemetery kaso kwantempo no so a kumasen so ahenema ko ben wone eye yas na eben pa wunya wo mo a ene enchensen ehu nsam ene wo dan so mo ye de waso no awie da meso aya hwehwe o mo na gibi tabia heba mesa eye bibiduro kan ane wode nkasa ye bibiduro habama ene enua enhini ene abena ene ode afrafra aye tabia se eduro we ye de maw ne se yare bia hinta wo nipadua mu ntiri wo no mpemu a ebowura mu pe ebeyi nyina pia bonten ama ho atonti kwaskoko ba ye obenum bie na gi no no opese wo sakra foforo no ene wo se wo kwa tabeya ne fa breme enti aye age tabia ne fa ebo ho emoden sansuso ena ene eyem total se men kan kire se ai wo mo na to fa ngo papa no enti ese kura wonam so atetete club ade ama eya senkafo Trusty Club ena ewo hoyi mesrew fa ho bedom sa akuyi na chese wo to wo fa wo efri total ni nyina no na wo san etiti sikan kakra to ho sekan kwanhia na beto wa 6000 Ghana cedis no de beboa wa ya hwem eno achi no wo san wo chede soronko ya wode ema wo covid brain so de wo boa wo ama wo ye insurance soronko e de ama adwuma na wo ye senkani no enti se wo ye trotro senkani se wo ye taxi senkani uba obia wo de fa ho bedom total Trusty Club womo no babo busua aboa wo ewo akwanuasa nyina so DBS roofing sheet nie enchense papa nie Trusty Aluzin Trustees papa enie DBS say ena no October num 2021 eno fra se wo ma bronya chede enti okura de otu wadwene kire wo sem achade no nimu heyenti DBS say eye wasem no bra na beto nchensen mpewe na aposra taso ede ebiem na DBS mfa enye wo mesel koto wo nchense papa eye Kalalin Plus nchensen ye wo jamanfie aduanu kopem wo ha da bia wo dan no eda so eye mro kama DBS de ye gi wo mutum epre kope ewo omayimu dependable heba home for na di edu papa se de bia meka kire no malaria nru wodwa so nyina atro aka adom malaki ope wonya dom malake na wono mu a emfa ho ene mretenten ene mredodo a malaria atena woni padua mu ache ebeyi afiri ho eyi firi ho nso a mrewoye ene eye brebi e de beto wo so no eno nso eyi firi ho adom natural tonic eduro a esa moja mu nyadoa ananse wonye posi ni o yemfa hankofo nhyɛ ne nsam da yɛnhyɛ ne posi atade da eye yade na wo yade aya na waje adom natural tonic anom wo wia emoja no mu yare bie wom ebetwe pie na mo atime di nipadua no mu afurusane eye adom natural tonic nso eye man tonic no be ma waba da bridwa che wani magu ase dodo be ma de nka utimi egina so anya hwe efiri ahomache no me ensa de wo so utimi gina so pemim sebe ya so kura na ani ahode a yetena so ebe yi ena so jejeja wo se kai de twa kontomre krentwa pe adom natural man capsules ene ne mesa ne nonom ebe ma wo karifi be ma abegina wo na so ma wo si empemu abetwa wo se ate natural eye lady kai capsules ene ne mesa so eye obade oba ni kwan se na na tietia chacham ne so oba himfie wa obepia ko ne ho ado obi kura ho anaka ho ne chacha no kura ka from mesro pebi nenom wononom ne sa wi ene na na chacha tuntum wode bekosa afesa na nije da bia no obabiem bra kwasi ba no okọ bra kwadwo ba no okọ eye ho ntia siesie ho eye brawem ya obia nso ebe ye fruso ama wo ho atọ ama wode ho na meka wo se kasiebo ye betwa akwasantemantam nso a grace homeopathy ayasabia wona homeopathy kwan so ene mpaibo kwan so ede ayaresa edimu ebre wo eniye enti wo de ene yare bia wonim din ene de wonim din ayafo ni chere grace homeopathy for akache enwekwa yi adawroma ena nwumre waso yasenemu a yede kase ebre wo akenkan fo a mobeti yenka nwumre yi eyeme akyia butentim nana ekwe champama safwadu ena afei
bafo redu am
afei yeje bre na yebebobra ensem num abusuan yebowra ensem no mu Pania wada Chinese adwumakuo yi Sanfa Ghana company Ghana ano ene Daniel Opon wo ye human resource manager na sade edika kan ejata na bi ato sa adwumakuo yi ene adankora bi ntem amase ye kasa die adwumakuo no ahise dwurobe adane nso ama eye aborosan ye kita adankora makomako dunsia ewo mu eno so ni nyina ase na Daniel Opon ye oye human resource manager American asem Sanfa company Ghana wono ena wo ye manager wono wode atodwa wo se won de won ka bi nhemu wo wa na wonya nkraso mo adwumakuo ni ne jadem tatatata ehye no ene wo se wode ahopopo wo frɛ eye Ghana National Fire Service fo ese wo momrai ene ansa no obefiri Fomena fire station ho aba bedru eye chichewere kronum ya adwumakuo ni ti ewo de ne chese bebia hye na Daniel Opon kire se adwuma ne bebia hye ama wo mo nkasa hodie kakra ya wo mo passport nyina nso eka ho ne nyina asedwere be
ya ma chi be 5:36 na lady ba ko wo kitchen eboa e chef no frame se ija ato ti ma me so me start se me free fire tenders me ade almost try bia but down ma chi me network ne high kakra ti later na me nya police ni ba ko so wa free oboa se eji am on fire tender na ti like o mbedu ti me ba ya me so mbedu ye na chese ija ne da busu a e shi den a enya asem ketu and a fire for them my ko ma ba more than 4 to 5 times ti afena na me ado mo timi amana ko offer my ene ma de e bebre omo once a omo ti ha no omo passport omo ID card omo bags omo ntare bibia sisi ya hu omo a de se omo de ti wona no ana e ka wo mi gusa me boss no se ba ko ti sent was ro no sane se obefre omo amoma ba ti omo futuro na no mo ti preoccupé ti onko na chese me fuse board no ene blast ya edija ne ba
Daniel Opon human resource manager Edema Sanfa company Ghana and out so kasana nipa na wogina ho de nani krotwa wisie edi eja no emtomu ene ne hye echire mu se no kwabra wo hunu se eja no edere sa na na se ja ato adwumakuo no wodi mrekatente efrem fire service for ye omo oboase nanso na wo mo pa kire se wo mo water hydrant no wo haw kakra aba ho ama chese wo ba enye ye ne sent enti no na se woto nkra de koma Formana Fire for na ansa na Formana Fire Service for eba beduru won de ene ne che se eja no no ye den ma bibia nya se awie wode atodwa che se Chinese for a wo mo eye adwuma ho de che se wo mo bibia se na mmom de ye de Nyankopon ase wo ho ne se wo kra bia ho amasem
she inside your kitchen na meti so bi tia se open wa China for me ti pie ne se ejada one room ma eshi to mo try say nkom be dum no ba omo nsu no mo ye no na ano nya dinti ntumi ndu ye frɛ fire for omo so so omo ka se ye from edin kana network ni ni edwuma eye edwuma no so ye from ma wase phone say omo ka se nti ye frɛ for me na for ti echire na be free hako eji e ko frɛ omo na ba omo so ba ya nche omo so for me na for me pipe for ne ba ya omo do bo ano dansini ya wo hunu sedie eja no ehye koso no ono so de wode eto dwa eno no na Obuasi District Police Commander ene DSP Martin Asenso ene wode eto dwa se eja no de sedie sifra ase ende nokrani na eden na ehwehwemu kakra bi a wadi nkan aye ne de piepie firi mu aba ne se eja ne frase ewo mita ewo sa abrosan kese no mu na ho ena Chinese fo ya wo mo eye adwuma no wo mo etie na wode eto dwa wo che se si ekasa de Chinese for no Ghana this year wo bia ho amasem ya wo kra akra nyina etiase e wasomdwem
Akwabe few minutes to 6 am ana police for no bury ha no mo afre bo amane se me fire say jato Lincoln company ewa e free fire for no fotne na fire municipal fire tender no na e ho kakra say ti eji fire no na itimi nyomo mo ba e beduru ano na chese mo aya dubra ma pa for so aba abeboa na hwe kakra omo baba yom de man se omo mita no ya wa se you know ne blast ya ko faja no this is the interim report wa and as a verbal report wa fire for no de ya mai company no wura no Mr. Shi ono so ka se o se fire no free mo mita no na eba ebetimi de ne echisu bia se bia electrical fault na ma fire no pa
DSP Martin Asenso wa ya Obuasi District Police Commander ena wono so ne nkyeremu ya wowo ena ode aboyi
ya to Sofia ni kyerɛ ensemfu fromu na nansia na joy news ade wo hokobata corruption watch wo ye hwehwemu kakra fa moja sabita fra obi yare obi pra na wo kwa yare sabia ye pe moja sinisuo na ne ya twere kata ade ama no kwa hanom na kwaji moja bra na se kope moja bra na ye mfensa unu ana se wodofo no eyade na hwehwemu ye no ene se enkramate mo yare sabia kase kanane ye frɛ no se Reed Hospital ene National Blood Service one more hwehwemu akoko piem ni se moja no se koba se obi yare na ye pe moja ni bi de asini so si atwere krata ama no kora moja no wutra anye yi a obeto na to a obeto no se bi asidi ahasa ebu ho no ma sidi ahanso ahangwotwe enum ne ade kolebo yaresa bia nyina ekoso ho no a kire se wode emunsam aba betu dwa documentary ye ne se de atie nie no kuradie ne nsem bi ekoso nyina no ni nyina ho entoma pa na ba pepepe na National Blood Bank Service won so ado ano atumbi akambi na wasem aka no ene se hwehwemu a joy news ene corruption watch aye ne de woda multimedia gboko na se papa ebo on abaso e wo hwehwemu a waye no kroje no ehu na emomu ono se ene ma bi wo ma pie mu a obetumi aka susu dua se enye no kre wo se nipa bi a wo mu a wo no odi anim ye kope moja ne bia brew fasika se bra ni teacher abrantie bi o friend say recommend ne ho eto dwa no se onye obi oye adwuma ema National Blood Service ana se wo ye adwuma blood bank bia ho no ne de wo se enye no kre sa na momu na adwuma ya friend say multimedia adwumako joy news aye no de oda se papa wa ye no kroje ama ne ma boni bi ekoso ho no no ho entuma apa ye nkonko tie nsem a wode atu dwa no ebi
ese de ye pa che o press release no mu ene se ya da multimedia for ase se motimi e sa expose we aba ya de a ye nyina ye nim se enoma bi wo ho a ekoso a enye papa enu nti motimi e de aba abonten ama omanfo so ache omandwe no ye for say a good thing and we must commend you. However, no, ye for say there are some inaccuracies in the story that you put out there. What documentary no ma ye for say ye no mo enya adwen ene say abranti bi a mo ne no e kasaye o se ye friend akwasi ana say Eric Mensa no ye hwehwemu no ye hu ni say abranti no enya de a o ye adwuma e wo National Blood Service ho
That's a blood service from Penny Fabin Casan and Cranmuno, and now opening power or done national blood service. And Dr. Justina and San Etrum say, a moja hun samoa, sorry, and obi pemoja, na behobina kuntrase, na menyes biama, nemo fasicase branding and say, a moja wayading, says a gun of what do one and two moja ma, and to moja and a canin one and said, one and to be pebia, na aqua bisania, bibia, a hon munti, and Nunaka whom into a second phone crying, say and coso entry moja fence. Na dama hochereba what they associate Ghana for emu.
So I just want to disclose that we don't have enough blood. We're only meeting about 60% of our collections of what we need as a country. So definitely some people will be disadvantaged, which means that some people will not get blood when they need, and it will affect more of emergencies. Because of the scarcity and artificial shortage that is created, people who want to take advantage of the system because there's always shortage. Also, so there will be somebody who pays the processing fee, group and cross margin to the bank, giving a receipt. But around the person, they may also have gotten somebody to come and donate for them, and then they have paid some money. So these are some. But to be able to curb that, I will repeat that we need to make sure that blood is an essential commodity. We have it in excess.
Dr. Justin San, our opening power National Blood Service, and our Casa Yena. Said the country Joy News, Corruption Watch, and ADOM FM, and Wakabo Moa Dimu, and Samunina Ebabato Abontain. Nani Pabia Sabata Frate, one this year, and as a Coba, so we hear Moja Edia Mahe, one Maya Fua, Okotuasika, and as a Jew and Sikans and one Yamojanibino, a tripping one dinkomo. Now, what's natural, how never Bressa, were firm once and a Mojano, one Yabi Munsem and Ababeto Jabi Etrain.
Hospitals have a Pierre here. Yeah, Pierre in sky, I have 150 million. Ojangwa 8 in Otromaya, and I am 6 months. They are cut in this cabinet, but also Tabet Chimney, no Musi. I didn't need an amfa. Tia Copebi or Bontimla. Tia Bontina and Bakubia 404 million. We are buying or so, yes, said na or some Jimoja still for in case of any eventuality. But no more general. And say, yeah, may you be so amana and you know, emergency. You'll be a man in Mojano. That was a 250.
Tresa 1 year, papa wuni ayade na kope moja bra na no so afi na akopesi dia pima na sa hanwotwe akotua moja kade ebi nsemo ahunyehi ansem na yeti ye yento so enkonsem fufrom
Kasiebo no eye naked sede tie no saa pepepe na yede ema wo National Association of Graduate Teachers NAGRAT eni etwa sotia efre womo ede to mpanimfo a wonom da Ghana Education Service na fa Ministry of Education anim ese sede opeso wode won ho bagigi won bibia mu no womo ni nye ho they no happy enti womo ntwe won ho enyina nchen National Association of Graduate Teachers NAGRAT kire se akwenti se adwuma kura nkese se GS na eye no Ghana Education Service Ministry of Education kuram taduam dendenden na womo na eye enti ase wonenam GS NAGRAT adwuma yim na wotwintwan wo manam saa meka sei adwuma poten esase ministry no hye eye no de ende ode ato baabi na de emfa nya no eno na woye wose pania wono dam NAGRAT ano ene Angel Kabonu and was say Minister of Education and Kawadumanie so capitation granting and be a school na dia basabeya enuane ene chalk any markets same one more todi chen kwada na de edman kwada ni die no enko wo sabeka eno de Minister of Education what baabia bunani aguso se wonfi enna kwanye se GS na yi wo madwuma se wo mo ede teacher for ekome me ahodo man crofo appointment promote crofo no enna as say de Minister of Education wodi ho asikumadwa na kire se ekura awie no na fe no wobo ndudo na no na NAGRAT kire se o mani nyi ho enti wo mo di kan ade kokobon nsem yi akọ ade ama Minister of Education se no ho na wada na ho mpam je ne no a wodi twintwa wo mdwumadie mu na de eye na sade ankasa won hwe so nye no won hwe na wonyai na onye na sade na GS nso nye ne de na NAGRAT fo nso enye wo de na adwuma no enkoso enye saa obetete skoko e de akere asoye no
no decision say omo ya advertisement bi say amount for apply na amonye apply for headship in the newly created STEM schools. Now, our application, our advertisement, and because Ghana Education Service and are appointing heads to pre-tertiary institutions. So, draft advert number ministry calling for appointment of people to be heads of senior STEM schools. Teacher for Mutra Diana, district director, regional director, headmaster, headmistress, and our secretary supervisor. Now, your modin say teacher where you way, teacher where you way. Your disciplinary procedure, our Ghana Education Service. Say teacher bitumra, you the teacher no fa sa rules no. Now you find no guilty. Now sanctions are all na ya punish. And yes, bibi siya na watchro to control and accountant general. Say ye teacher needing infi payroll.
Yewra Angel Kabonu wono ene eye kwanchefo a wodana grant ekuo no anom na wochese capitation granting Angel Kabonu echese wedie aban no it's not aban no mo bonde ba kokra say ye bi school yi bosome atwamu o enso so aduane ni ho a sa wo ba SHS ne famu dia aduane ni ho a wo mu die say ye choko say ye eye markeso say die yo ne nyina chese yamse aban no emfi wo mo na no no chese de omo sa dwene ho a eti wo madankraye mo wonte ase akura ne se ene yi a abefo kwantempo aba etichafo nam hwehwemu kwan so ene sese wo mo de kira de no tweka ibrabawai no lesson note no pen ni ho paper ni ho ene chese eno anso okwa a wosam ho saa se teacher ni eti se wanka so wanye wadwene se ubaba ho so a ene wote wa na wanhwe a wa teacher ni no kra no wasa akwa akodi bomba yi na wose wei ene de sese aban ne sha ene na so ye Minister of Education sese wo mo sha wayi wo moni a afei eye ekura hia ene wo mo bo ndudu no
Senior high school ni basic school sisi aye ka sei basic school mo capitation grant mbai ena senior high school so omo bie kwan nenso aduane ese ye diko buffer stock Africa na buffer stock eco round and the food items akoko school so now food items are buffer stock dey kokrano na enyes ensu what they are supposed to take to so ye bi so say ya makwan a check akra e ba no say na ye ba be bie kwan na ye bie kwan before buffer stock the food items because a month 2 weeks now otwemienu say ye paris responses from either the Ghana Education Service or the Ministry of Education ewo nyama ya rezi ewo in press conference no
Angel Kabonu na wote se enen sanchofo nsia mu a wofre ya se ne enema hodo a ayesi akwanis eye ntwintwana mu ediama wo madwuma ye wode mu nsem atodwa no na sabre yebeko na yaba studio abedi nkomo kakra mrase badwani nimonyamfo ewo ha sei na nsa kra de yesese de omo yi omo ho ho no honorable ne mfata wo mu nti ahwe kra no mka mebeja abo ne din ni sam honorable Kofi Ako Noku wono enemrase bedwane de madehye omo evala Jomoro Jura san yebon bom miensa sa okay honorable enwumre memo akwaba
yomudase
baby aboko de na say sese de moye mo honde de nko honorable yenyai enya mofre
na oyo se dey defend democracy defend democracy because you know democracy nyenye mpa oyesin bibia
e wo sa kwan no so niamo ye
obeye
ya do ase ya da ase senwumre wa beken ho e wo kasebo yi ekwan so na yenhwe mrase badwam o special committee
special budget
necessary ye budget ahodo esese ekọ ministry ni agency mo na mo hwe na mo approve enye sa enti ye ba unemployment ne femu a kwa na ekosoro afebia nso ye twa kakra to ya yedien na ya ba bedru hen sabri
yo me se modin kan mincha echefu inara men kase bebre no de biam kada bebre adwu no we need to be pragmatism abade no be yedwuma mahen aban bebre ba youth unemployment you start na de we saw then impo that were the startup capital lemon crop for ahen na benutum ozema one it is unsustainable Shenapko, Wahala Nade. Let's look at the number of graduates here every year over out. 100,000. Since I free SHS just graduation in 2021, 140,000. In the Anshania, Obia SS. Uncle back to the farm. Obia urban cran, or Kumase, it will be more wahala on the street. I made a mention of it today. See, we've tried all avenues. Why don't we go to the churches? Church of Pentecost, Church of Methodist Church, Anglican Church. See, there is money. Let's sit down with them.
What more want to say? Who's coming?
No, Mama kind there. Look at young man, Wako Church. Oko Church also pay Juma, Wabon payment, Waji collection, we also Uncle Pejuma were outside. You come to Ghana, basic commodities, to the tomatoes, to the plantain, import all year round, you get it. Go to Cote d'Ivoire, every minute, every second, every day of the year, there's plantain. They have tomatoes, they have onions. Because we buy system, look at the people that come to invest. This is Lebanese, Nadi. They don't have money more than these churches. See, let's go to them. Church of Pentecost. You have a population, youth population of about 500,000. Venture into tomato production. All tax exemptions are Lebanese, Nigerians. Let's dialogue with these people. Let's give the tax exemption to these churches. Alone in a Church of Pentecost, another Methodist Church, another Action Chapel, another Lighthouse, all Kwakaji or Banka, one family. You get the point. Because see, the government is down, the government is broke. Yes, spend 80%. No, the government is broke. See, we spend 80% plus of our GDP on goods and services. Now, the more you open up, you expect there. Now, they will increase productivity. It's it is not the case. It's Mama Kinde. We need to dialogue with these churches. My brother, buffer stocks. Look at one church going into egg production. One year, church members simple was about to them church no good products in Onyeska. See, that is what we need to do because there basic item today onion. We have to start believing in ourselves. But in believing in ourselves, we follow the already fundamentals or what you say. This is something I'm so passionate about. See, people have money, and I'm saying there, it is
honorable Mebao. Wose enkrofo wosika a wo mohunu ne omode beye aban nan kasa woto o mayimu no wa ma business ye ayedin.
It's true
edin and no pe na me kan wo dwaso nsem se wodru tema port sesi no a apart from say wotua duty a ebe kwama ban no say inspection officer or 4,000 custom one or 1,000 the okoyi duty amount or 1,000 enti what your duty awen amani hunu ne bebresa wo bekom no next time ejame ibomode na me container we bi ewiem a metimba bi misika treasure bills amede akoto kakra na enti mu hunu sa niam ni nyina se mu betu ase because the one ye business no anya hwe ne shop ana we wono so betimi afa nipa be 5 ati abai ne bere so ana meboa
me feel oil suban messy Ghana fu hina o se dey ta se there. See, when we the new politicians, the backbenchers, ojubebia the partisan politics to Jan kakra. See, we have to decide Ghana fu hina o se dey decide there ye pede yesesa. Because my sister, if she can go for the rest are starving. Because Ghana pede or your konebi or the yemebi, so there's no understanding in the system. I made 3 points. It's for all of us to decide. Cote d'Ivoire. Say Cote d'Ivoire na ketcho bi onye avore nimpa onobako. Even to be identified as avore nimpo, it is of pride. It is for all of us. See, we've all not been honest. We're all trying to get for ourselves. See, Ghana, why today no one act that big act. Unless it's always sink because everybody is trying to create his own boats. You see, the big act is sinking. That is some. But what I'm trying to say in there, see, the government is broke. this now go for there is no money to pay them. Even if one retain one, it's kind of in because often we have a better office. At the end of the day, how much do you bring back? Follow for money, not then. It's about time we open the discussions, ideas, to get people to come in. Imagine we should get to a point. My sister, I'm looking at it there. Even if this church is American, this church construct the road from Takrady to her for it's all constitutional. Politics in there. See, just give the church of this church a stretch of land, a stretch of road to build. NAKET there on Jitono for a period of time. There will be no Kululu because Nyanko police room because all you are doing or the manasor. So we need to open the discussions to involve people because that is the way forward.
Honorable, what say Kayama and Safono Ekoji loan and Omudi Frasia Mfu and the church members no Yeniama or tax exemptions and Kayabeko. So to we pa you anything and cope him nekasa obema obaso nkoyefuana.
Why not? See, until there, yen agriculture system is stable, there is no future. See, every country be a wagina. You go to America, you go to the countries. If boss and coffee tell him pa, we go to feed the whole country. See, it's eating in Ghana, cost of living is so expensive. And we need to open a discussion. That is what me I'm passionate about. My and bury this statement on the floor. Then let's sit down. Let's be pragmatic. Let's open up. Invite the churches. Invite people. Because imagine the one church, this Lebanese they are making all this money. And there's another thing too. See, there's Obi Whisker, no Obi Wadrin. How do you link them up?
No,
listen. Ideas. See, you go to China in Guangzhou. There's a desk called a center called a solution center. See, to the Chinese, until the Chinese came, just the common sense of even producing machine we didn't have it. But yeah, people so they are creative. Let's create their system for them. If privilege ever make a problem, sir, these guys can dialogue. People should be paid to think for this country.
Honorable, me the back na mache mu ni di kan no as you hu say politicians no more opposition you see the clearer picture. Two, me hono de bia me bo say de oka kwiasem yemfa man sero no a good idea. Nemo no me bisa say the idea say na ye wo state farms na community youth no na mom adwuma no and food production eni ho food distribution eni ho. These are some of the problems that we see, we know say na boa. And now also be read this statement to floor of parliament might because district biana I remember say na your state farm to ho and I support you to na omuntu kwan kwatiti o wie school crack at least one secondary school na say you cry onim say dwuma bi wo ho ma okwadwuma ba obetima san konafuo mu ni ade those things no honorable so clear picture no more opposition and more than some more government mu no any sankitin how you put in this idea say you here solution center no company you first said you okay no you betimi age atum you beka say sorry nye but sorry no are we going to support them and I say agent be no ho no betimi asa be no
we didn't start right. See the problems now where the country is now, you are to be blamed, myself and everybody, because even the pride of being a Ghanaian even wearing Ghanaian Pomani push, it's what I'm trying to say in there. It's going to happen. It is going to happen because with these churches, like I'm saying, already know I'm a Methodist. It's a Methodist for what on Pana. Well, no matter what, I'll buy it. That's the Chinese. A Chinese a factory. If they produce, no one call outside the country, but only the Chinese in that city, in that township, in that country, they will buy it. They will be producing. My brother, we can't keep going back. Let's say where we've gotten to. We need to be honest. We need to be there's a need to encourage meritocracy and pragmatism. I don't hear you about China. Look at the Chinese what they did. No matter where you are, imports are not the region. They produce tomatoes, they produce egg. Getting it to Accra is so easy because the government invested in the road networks and network coverage. It is on all of us. But I believe that I always choose to be optimistic there. Okay, adwen siyasese adwen na ye boy box like the town hall meeting they are doing. Let's open up. When you go, you don't try to force things on people. Let people speak. Let people bring out ideas. And I tell you, there are wonderful ideas in Ghana you tap into.
Politics no ne adwene ne de moto opposition sa mu wo bio mu wo eba brutal na won say wo ka say wo say Chinese ne beto China de me se daba ofi abesra no ma no wo ba and they wouldn't say wo be and na wo say Africa remember say daba fi ba for
speakers yenko traditional
you
good them what they Francophone Stephen.
Okay, say President Kufuor okay, say importation of tomato paste. Or the mrabi baniye tumia to say they encourage local production. Businessmen be wo krom ha almost sorry some do aban be court. Enti the honorable can say politicians no am na yan sifem. No man can see a baby say there. That's why opposition number can hear on government. No man can hear there. Sani ebe contract baby.
Oba omo NDC baba emu ado enyina ni we be fi.
Me do. Awu bode ti to. Mama ke biaro, me ke fuma kumum. Ona be ba man ka man partisan bibiara. But the encouragement also is that the youth. I'm a young man MP now. See, we have to believe in ourselves. Let's believe in ourselves that we can make it here. Let's open our mind. Let's open our brains, and things will happen.
Okay, yeah, that's
future in Ghana.
Yeah, that's honorable. Nenso Adaroma politicians. Munya chop no. Munya chop.
Gofnano waji jiskero.
Mwana mudi.
Gofnano. Listen.
Gofnano waji.
Amo for ya.
Honorable.
And you corrupt you for share you are corrupt.
Honorable Debia. I said the moya no.
That's a pressure dosso. Pressure dosso.
What more promises na that dosso no.
Enti yenyaya enka at the end of 4 years bi no enka MP sakasa S grass and the che Ghana for mommy enfa ntwa ekwa bintum muntum nya sa
and I am boka campaign
MP needs onye easy see we obey discussion on any start obey
muntum ma sa for de no kwaje asori for de sa for de wo de no ntumi fa ma for de kwaje asori for de asori for de info musi kamaya fu mujeje mu de nam de fo na nye
so baby
hono de ho ye
forest perfect sorry no farms mo ye president Pentecost no Methodist farms but said you can there say no so abano de
exemptions let's give them support yes
ya do ase honorable Kofi Akon Noku na se bedwane de ma adese omwo Valajura Jomoro na yete se ye ne na twetwe nkomo no meti aka o wo mo opposition de ne brilliant ideas ene oboda wo mo be siw ba bia bi ene no na ma se yete sika so still ekomode ye no enti etiefo mo na mo njejema mo ho ba for yentroso
Adom 106.3 FM kasia no ye naked ankasa na ye de brawo anwumre yi Public Utilities Regulatory Commission one mu na eye ensuo nkane anom ne ho nsam nyina wo hwetototo bibi nkoyi a wo hwe era watwe asie enema bia ho bo ne ade nyina ese one mo ensem na one mo na wodi nsem bia betudwa efise minority division ko tudwa se ECG atoto nkane abuo mu a enfambra kwa mu wa mo manfo nkaje no de aba ne saa enti wonhwe no ntuso na mo na no na PRC won de aba abonche abeka so nsem a minority ka no enye saa na mfoni ni tie eye won mo kasamafo ne bawa munkala ono wo kire mu SAO adwuma waka kire ECG se wonya no ne se wan ko monten so no wan ko kyerɛkyerɛ manfo a wɔn wɔn di dwa no wɔn mu nnwuma hodo a wɔyɛ ne nnwuma hodo a wɔn nyinaa no wɔn kyerɛkyerɛ efi sɛ efi afimpi mienu ni edumiɛnsa brem 2013 ana wɔyɛ bibi a kyesa nti ɛnsakraya ba so wanfa bi annu akyira ɛnya de ebehu ne mo mpa so watoto buom deɛ ɛnyɛ saa ɛna ɛteɛ ɛbu foforɔ bi ɛma nkane abuom
on the ECG because we tax them to vigorously educate the consumers about it. So it is their product and they do buy the things from the market. And the last time that these things were reviewed, it's been years, I think since 2013. And since then, those figures have not been reviewed. So the utility companies were complaining that the cost of that is actually eaten into their tariff revenue. So they are actually being treated separately from the tariffs. So that was the reason why the commission approved that for them.
bawa mukala na ekasa no wasane no ne nsam o kyerɛkyerɛ mu no ɛyɛ futuo ne kasa kyerɛ na de su a wɔde kɔma ɔmanfo no na sɛ yɛ nokorɛ sɛ yɛatoto anyamahoɔden bua mu nsuo bua mu ne ade no nokorɛ yɛtesi mmɔnten so ne Ghanafoɔ bi ɛkasae ɛna wɔkyerɛkyerɛ sɛ sɛ nsakra na abanda no wɔden ayɛ abrabɔ no ɛnwo krakrakrakrakrakrakra ɛne prepaid no wotɔ yaa no nansa na so na ne nyinaa asa afiri so
enche bia mkoto light 50 Ghana ama me call so me deka me so prepaid de me da kwadeka so mutumi wia yen
me ko ji meter ebebo ho na minim se meter no e kada so meter me ma ko ji ne fresh no say na obi ayusu meter no a me minim nipa no so de bebo so anka nche so obi ayusu makoto credit e de aba bebegu so light of fine me frɛ ECG ho e complain ye omo say read the code bi e wase ho ne ma ye ne enhwe
etumi chance na eba sometimes so eba no mu ti pim now o credit na asa
we dwuma ye oya titsi na era abadado odo was one card na was be shamo one ba
aha Ghanafoɔ bi na kasa no prepaid no kane no auto 50 cities na ebe bosome na so se de auto ya na otumi no pe so na sa wona wo kyerɛkyerɛ mu kyerɛ sa no
kwambafo abronye yedi yeta friend abronye DC wono no NPP amanyokwa yi bono regional chairman eno no na sede amanfo nyina nim ne ate social media so da obonwumam dada enene nansa ena aposifo to wo msa efre no ese wayi asem bia to se bem asem no enwanse na ebo ho enti wo mra mebo aposifo ema wo munye hwehwemu fekofeko na wokoye ema eno nkondi onim se wonye duru ho no wacho na no asem awie de asase ema ne bail no okofie na so okwie akire no bail ebo no ema odemu made chima enra ene ende no call asenia bia chese ye man bail ewo ho na abronye eje hane efri eye sase wa pe ene odidi osue bi gumu ene o se die de ne to mu nyina nya hwio asem ba ko pe efri se IGP Dr. George Akufu Dampare wone ne ti ado nwoma so dendende sentine se ebre bi son ya ne wo hwehwe bibia wo susu se wono abronye ne betimi abo na oba ya awa amoa no enti ehu ne bidie ne jaw ene hye ne mu a enti watua ne so ka wogu so pese otua ne so ka no abronye se ye ne sai wo ka we di akosi se wo koduru ho no cho na no asem yeye na eye COP kan ye bo a ebe ka kire ne se ade no se dia ye no ye ma bele enye yi o free se IGP sa asem we na nije ho pa na nije ho pese onu akura mu na wo so asem num na wono ankasa edo akosi ne bia na no kaiser ne nanu asem nti na opani edi saade edi me
personal issue na mene IGP wo personal etino ni sa personal issue no and odi ba be populist arrest no because
are you saying sir all this one only IGP or personal
mene no personal issue and I'll tell you today personal issue I mene want to say Honorable Kennedy a Japan ninia Raf a Japan ye lawyer ni unim no
I think
lawyer ni unim
yeah I think I've seen him once me who know
Mohana Raf no frame mene ne fine pa from Kumasi Bebrini no frame show and komo nkofie one Sunday nkodure ye no na IGP to obi na onyamedi IGP na sem nyina ne say omo aprapra ba beto IGP no eho no nimsa me so me kan bia edimu no no nimsa one me de hie na ekwa akopere na me de hie no ontimi nya adwuma na ase IGP eye opombuo no no betima ya adwuma ntimi me di manu tuma coming from that region na opombuo no free betima boa no so ba bedi IGP na waboa me
Nature say abronye ena wote se wo kasa no na se yeba mu bie ma na de opache se abronye se sa asem yi a sa loye ni ene ne edi ho nkomo senka wo mo ano nenka sa IGP position na abeda ho no wono yewura Kufu Dampare enya na wo woso ni tiri ball ne motom se mommoi ko bisa ne se opani de enti a mentumi mu amanya sa position eyetiawa ena no jebi dankwa eye ayekuni dabi papa nkra ba for ne din de say JB ya yekuni ebuakwa ya yekuni ans ya che saizi gogome ene ne dom enna wo ka kire ye se wabobo nipa titru bebra chese wo mo ehye wo kutupa ene wo mo edikoku ye wuraje bi ansa di no bepem sa bre wo dia so motom dia so obotom wo ma magana fo ante da enti so pa bobo sa di no na abo sa di ni wi a ene me so de meye bi a meboa wo ama onya sa position no benya wantumi amo no de wontumi enya ezo se eno na kire se opani no se che se wafa ne abone manasepo enene na no enso akoyi nika yes say we kura ne taduamu a wo twe ne abo so no
ebra jebi dan kwa wuye no okwachi sesi don no first organize press conference
ekusi say on assembly
press conference no mu say sexy don no abo highly officials binu mo ye involved about JB Dankwa won highly officials. That can not for na wabai mu. It will use the word highly officials to be involved about the death of JB Dankwa there. Sa officials na no mu wabai mu a. Wo ye involved about JB Dankwa won. National security D docket no. The sin na sa microphone only mu dini. This am say eya da after that na IGP ni sia ne toka ni tia no kra onye so.
ene manso no se de mobeye dinyanka zanga na we na achi anu awanyi su de ne sabre odo akotum de onso so ono so bebo ne mene mu den enti abronye ena wote se wo kasa na ba for yenhwe na se kumasefo aba yempanya mu
crossover de ne chere kumase Insura FM ne akwa crossover everyone hanete adwamu anwumbre crossover kumase munso mu
All right, about for my summer was sentimental in Kukumase. Catch a say, me birthday cake, Major dear. Now, feeling yes, and ever be answered able to me. I mean, shall see, and I shall say the first sentimental way. I'm so Pimo sentimental. As pities, I can see me and so was to be a sentimental one. Confanocha by a Sabia and Dimwakot, and as will be a razor, be more dear. Confanocha by a Sabia and as with you by Quebec to Yamanako. Now, so no back corner, yes, a bed, no bell syndrome and no control confanocha by a Sabiam. So Becca and Chabia and a better dry chambers, Abufro and Yamfisia, Bosme Makumako and Son, out to another Seattle, a fierce couple could and Fiat to another Seattle, as I say, reference and Fanico confanocha by a Sabian. Confanocha say the neighbor and Yadu Benya Badasu and Untinum. What to me and finding cookie take it and sa Emma Bufana to another Seattle. Now the Indian Abufana Papa Samoa, while it two dry a bran and a banner, a one in chain named Punebra. A free mono.
So I was just roaming about. To be honest, I couldn't stand the situation, so I was always outside. I guess I hold her just one or two occasions. The mom wanted to go and bath, so I was in charge. And the way she was breathing and she would be shouting, at least every 30 seconds.
Whoa.
But when I went there and I asked about the man in charge, the doctor or the PA also. So what are they doing? Say they have called the ambulance service to come and take her to Confanochi. But there was a nurse around, the lady and the guy. So I was even angry, and the guy said, "Oh, don't be too judgmental. Please calm down." Confanochi says there's no bed to accommodate my daughter, so I should wait, or they should wait for next morning, maybe 5 or 6 a.m. So I say, "Wow." So this no bed. I think this has also happened to me, and now I understand the whole situation.
And it will be a thing in your Francis, Pokuchen fee, and a just in a bar. When ya was sway, Marco, and so at to another one Seattle, our brother catching us on fat name Confanocha by a Sabia sentiment or Frayanum, Confanocha for a chance, Omunim power, Bufanabo, Bedasun, Tumuku take it up, Bufanis, and Abufan at one another one Seattle. Now, sense and some way, a year multimedia Kumasi, as you said, there be Oba sentimentimua. Syria Hospital home, Formina Hospital home, Kumaru Hospital home, Konongo Hospital home, and Ponikano is the Chiria Asupitu Wa, a big man fisher dunia, a big man fisher numini, a bessin, and Yadia Simpany for your vinti, double and panning paying for your house with the area. Said no bell syndrome, and so able to me a camp. The Nomini Abana Copiamo, a year conference by a Sabian Yabusa from Pong. One look aside my conference by a Sabiza Babe. Now said no bell syndrome, but the Biana bed didn't no bed, no bed, Nankasana. Ayana Maza Guia.
ayarefo a yɛrefa mu no dodoɔ na bɔdɔmpem ɛwɔ yɛ hɔ nom na the sakra woman say because ye ben other regions nit me say nya referral cases cross from hɔ nom na ekobasa na ya na ho kakra aba yeso say obiara ni hwɛ hospital baako a etimi di ahokyere ba hɔ nom a do be a oba hɔ nom akra etimi ma further admissions na da say be delay admission ana say ubedi queue enti enokre say do be bia na hospital no ho akyere no in terms of admissions but ni nyina ne say hospital no like any other hospital no our capacity nipa dodo a ebetimi age ahwe wo mu at any particular point in time se sambre na wo beba no se sa nipa na yesi hospital na ma yen aye capacity no se ya so sa capacity na wo ye dan ya ho be ye dene se ebetimi age new case hospital no ye head ye ebetimi aye bia ba se de me kan no ba kon awura egu ebehia se other hospitals na oman no AC in our region hanom no I'm say mu be ye shikakra na o ma speed up na sa hospitals nyina betimi abeboa se kolebuso enya mmoa o other hospitals na o di ayare sa dwumadie won kran no
Kwamfo kachom so mnya ntem kachom so mnya ntem na sentimentum wasu PTCC has big kanwuram ebinim guso koso emfihye nu ebi kwanya emfihye du eguzu tinwuram anya hwe ebinim kra so kra na nsa na jabe kwai de empanyinfo atumi atu wanamo enti so obi yare ne sanye konfa no che a aresba ma beda ho awu nenu na Ghana de hye bi so wa sentimentum achoma de atudwa achim enema na koso omodomani na hwe omodomani hwe ne han pa no mo asem ka kire mampanyini
se yemi say abro ana Ghana panyifo e de omudi abro MPP ni NDC we ma say NDC da ya no free so MPP ba onye de on to aso no so akọ starting because of business ka wi and no discount no na de ya na say on say sa MPP ni NDC panyifo we omo yare a no for plane no ko abrochire akufo yare si for plane ko abrochire mama yare for plane ni ministers ni MPP no obi yare na de for plane ko abrochire na yen so yatifie me MPP me NDC na ye kuma so yale ko abrochire ma yale obekọji obekọkra no doctor kra nya den e ma not yo ni mu yensu nyansa
be kwa den miam de me na so mawie a mo yemodwuma pa fo na ken na me hu bibia na okra mo nwie mo so sa bisi fro sa mo ka se mbom be interchange wo kuma se ya 304 ba kokro ma nye si do mtimisi da bi om do ma no ka mtimisi omo fu na hi omo ka so mo dwi Ghana fo hu hwe hwan ga tro omo fu na hi na ga demonstration ya yo Ghana ya still we demonstration still na omo ya na omo ye omo ya ma so be fi mu asa munya mo asem na anyu ya hona
akwaya bloody entinano no adehye bia wasantimantima na chiro madwene e wo konfano ti pressure de bia si konfano de bia gi e won sensem e no so de atodwa so na kwana wase de kwana bobo no me na be san be me kwan e ma me crossover me first santimantima in krokoma sin share 104.5 na ABC dia me so obi de share ofori amamfo Bravo, Jolati, over to you.
Obidisi Nsra FM kumase yadamase papa crossover ena efi ebe egua
Obidisi ni timu ya ne de papa
the birthday no the birthday di ekodi kumase weekend no ni ha
okay
so I sent to Buano
Fatia Med was say atwea echia obri yeboa na oduru ho aposo na defentem frem no atoa so amame mate san maye no Evans Abusa was say abronye kawanu tumu ansa no wasa do ho akoto asem fufuro mu Karim Odesieba wode adwenche ni bi aba teacher ye Justice Menson was say IGP wonye political IGP into obia amfa ne politics em enkomantam ne bi no hweso enye na dwuma Dana Koti enso ede adwenche ne biaba ena awuja ke delali enso ede ndie na mu wose asemo ankasa sanso ena Elizabeth Calles wose Ghana de bia no bed awere ho Papa Francisca Sante wose we great spam Karim Odesieba ma kan ode ni bi de down Apache set wose Adom Kasie eno na ekro Thomas Doche se wo behwe ne so wade na template security a sesa no senso ubehwe news no na wahwe ne ye de wo kai no a no wahwe no wachoro e de aba wai wadawroma da bia wo yes adi enti I don't know se bia na eye bo apayo senso a template e na apaja na wo de atomu a hwe na ye correction no na ne St Charles was say nanado message no kradwan honorable ayarga de bia ba Churchill Shadrack or say adomodem Dominic Owusu e de wo Samuel Edu e de wo say and Elizabeth Keller so the mpanimfo animu an say wo mu disika say wo mu disika bonkom ni fasa no mu dwa we mu de omuni ma no Eko Ahmed enso wo de no aba bedru o say for more for suffering ene ekom na say yetimu edu akwa Emmanuel o say ena Joshua Mensa de enie makenkan bia kama Mavis Nsafua or say Ghana ne terms pa no bed syndrome so ye India be pedi dia to so pe sa pepepe amankwa Daniel and so edene de aba bedru na yenua ajoba Arthur won so de e wo ha chance akresi bro wo de no aba bedru abronye ene IGP ene say asem no aye bloody ankasa kwampon wo de edru ha say Isaac Azubisa nyako wo de e wo ha abusua yesane asi e wo kasenum emu aseda enkoma MTN download MTN app no e wo Play Store sebeya wo betimi ato data no ato credit no waye omomu asomdwe kwan so a obrebi anim Bright Eye Senior High School papa ya yede abre wo se wo ba no wo de fa ne bra emfa wo sana dwene wo form so ya average student so ye intelligence student ni nyina yetimi eye mani ye yesiesie e madachi woni eje ho pam wo mo de wo mo shepi future e de ma enkwada enti hwehwe Bright Senior High School e kira kwan to forms ni bi e wo eye miamia hodo wo ton no na fa wo ba no ekọ hotabia he ba mesha eye edukan ya bibidro a etunyarwa hodo nyina asemfa wo ne yare no mretenten atan wo so ache ebetu ase emon trustil mesro fa ho bedom wo mo na se opese wo board so a ene enchense papa bia wo pese wo de board so no wo mo ton ne bo no eda form echenso so total ese fa ho bedom sa ebusuakuwen total abusuakuo no ye ma fan wo no na ye ma wachede na ye ma insurance na ye ma obibibia total ensusu ene DBS roofing sheet enchanse adeboda so efrimfie adueno ekopem fie wo ha da bia na eda so eyem no ya na coloring plus ekwan so entinso to awia bow enwo na ache eno so so a empo enti to enchanse wo DBS na akapenta fo nkobosom enche okwa ensore warehouse na wusi a wo de ko na fa wonsem ekoda wo mo ban heba won de adwuma wo ye no mpem adwuma wono mpem abubuo wono mpa afritie wo de koda wo mo a wo betimi atoto an kama wo be hu kura ohunu so onemu obukura da na je se ba ha ba de se ye ba enompem pa nyarewa sade a wo mo nete so Franco ese men kanchro na bra iPhone Samsung Nokia Franco TV Franco air conditions na wo pa bra ho ne begibi ne bo no eda fom ahoden ne atwe no eye kakra bi adom malakio eye malaria duro asese no na aka wodwa so malaria no tena so chekure tu ase adom natural tonic esa enumpe ene emoja mu nyare adom natural man capsules ene ne syrup nso de be ma waye mmere se kontomre no pebi na nkenya wo lady care capsules ebo ma ema abraye mu ya nyina akosa siesie akoso yanum kama dependable heba home for ensa no adwuma eno no sanso ena Grace homeopathy ayasabia wonam mpaebo ne homeopathy nupa kwanso ena wode esa enyarewa mesro eya hwehwe bi nanom na ko na kwaje ayarhwe wo high sense da bia enema no ne bo no eda form f pam mesro adawroma hwehwe bi na ko na kwaje ayarhwe wo mo enchen wo sebeya wo niema nyina ebetumi akoyi ede ama wo enwumeku adawroma ena nwumre wo so yasene mu ma yede kase ebre wo kwamkole no ene lead production team no ye kase de eye ademunkum wo ha sei brefo dakwa brefo tenten brefo techi akwa wono so ewo Lopez Bram pese wono so etechire papa obri yebo afentemfrem boy yechidom adom kase demfo nyina ena afei yenua DJ African wono so ena de ba social media no so Facebook YouTube TikTok ena afei Twitter adom kase demfo nyina yasanto Elizabeth semfo ne kwasi agema semfo pani eye yewra esi ohene akenkan fo nso a mote yenka nwumre eye me atwe abotentim na akwe champoma safo du ena afei
bafo redu amu
yadom wase se woje bre ede etie yen.
Hello,
yɛfrɛ me Kwesi na mema wakɔ aba de ba me class a yɛfrɛ no